Welcome to Drew's Book Reviews YouTube channel for my debut video book review. So I am reviewing George R.R. Martin's Tough Voyaging, 440 pages. And as you probably already know, George R.R. Martin, author of the famous Game of Thrones, which is a fantastic series, by the way. I've got a few reviews on my site, andrewsbookreviews.wordpress.com. So, Tough Voyaging is divided into approximately 8 chapters essentially, but each chapter in and of itself could also be as a standalone short story. So it follows the adventures of a guy named Haviland Tough, who has this ecological seed ship, which was really designed for ecological warfare across the galaxy. It's an ancient ship, about 1,000 years old, and he manages to get his hands on it and becomes the sole ecological engineer of the galaxy. So the story keeps coming back to this planet named Sothan, who has a problem. You see, the Sothan people are obsessed with sex. All they care about is making babies. It's all part of their religion. They have to make more babies, and more babies, and more babies, and they just won't stop. And they're running out of food. They can't grow enough food. And Haviland Tough comes along, and he's proposed all kinds of solutions to them, to their problem. And finally, he's had enough. He can't stand how crazy these people are. Like, just stop having sex, for crying out loud, and making so many babies already. But, you know, that's sacrilege against their religion. So they can't do that. So it follows Haviland Tough and his proposed solutions, but it goes beyond that. It goes to other planets, of course, in each segment of the book, helping to resolve their problems. And everywhere he's met with distrust, he's met with fear. He's met with even hatred at some points. People are trying to take control of him and take his ship from him and manipulate and control him. And all this time, he's just presenting himself as a sweet, humble, ecological engineer who only cares about helping people and collecting his fees in what he sees as a very reasonable amount in order to maintain his business. And he's always saying, why am I met with mistrust everywhere? And his sole companions, his cats. Which is, I think, kind of funny about the story. He's obsessed with his cats. They're like his best friends, his only companions. It's him and his cats on this absolutely massive ship. It's like 30 kilometers long, just huge. And his cats have psychic abilities. They can read some people's minds, sense their moods. And he consistently turns to his cats for his comfort and his companionship. So ultimately, the question ends with this: is Haviland Tough really who he claims to be? This ship that has effectively given him godlike powers. Is he really the humble guy he is, or is he just an expert at manipulating those who he's dealing with? Is he really just a nice, sweet, humble guy who's just trying to run an honest business? Or is he really taking advantage of the people who desperately need his help to help their societies through ecological engineering? That, my friends, you'll have to decide for yourself when you pick up this book and read it. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a really fun novel to read. And I loved how it broke it down to short stories, essentially, which by themselves could actually be standalone on each individual story, but still nicely ties into a greater whole, and a greater whole story, which I thought was done really well. So this is one of George R.R. Martin's earlier works before Game of Thrones. But overall, really good book, and I really enjoyed it. And I would definitely give this, I would say, an 8 out of 10. Bookworms. And I hope you enjoyed the review as well, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. So thanks for taking the time to listen. Please share, and if you have, as always, if you have any recommendations on books you think I should read or review, leave them in the comments below. Or just your general comments on the book review itself. So again, thanks for listening, and for a written version, or if you prefer to read the reviews, you can visit andrewsbookreviews.wordpress.com, where I'll be posting the link to this video on that site as well. And thank you so much, and have a great day.